Welcome everybody to a new analysis of Trenomics. In this episode, I'm gonna focus on Abbvie. As for the title, I decided to analyze the stock because the setup is really interesting from a cyclical perspective. If you want to know more about our methodology, you can click on the pop-up banner so you can have an understanding of what we are describing in this video. And by using the cycle analysis, you have a legend here on the right hand side, which is based on time, gives definitely an advantage over the technical analysis because we can statistically forecast how long the price can keep rising or can keep falling according to the swing trading, to the cycle analysis, to the volume profiling. So stay tuned on this channel, and if you wanted to subscribe to get all the analysis in real time, subscribe to our channel and click on the bell, especially because time matters in trading and investments. So if you, as soon as you get the analysis, the better it is in order to manage your long or short positions. So having said that, what can we say about Abbvie? So let's start with this low occurred on the Wednesday, 28th of June, 2023. So with this low, we gave birth to a T plus 6 or even a T plus 7 downward cycle. This downward cycle has been divided in the first T plus 4, the first 6-month cycle. A T plus 4 can have a duration between 94 and 168 days as a standard duration, or a T plus 4H hybrid between 169 and 189 days. And then we have had another first T plus 3-month cycle, and a second T plus 3, another 3-month cycle. Overall, here we might have the sufficient and necessary condition to close even a T plus 5. So if we gauge time, the duration of this cycle has been of 231 days. So now here on the edge, there might be two different possibilities. Either we are going into a new yearly downward cycle with a strong push to the upside, or we can have another T plus 3, so another cycle, or even a T plus 4, and then a shape of this kind. So first push to the upside, and then um, we go backwards to have another cycle to attach to this structure. But what I can say, and this is why the title is an interesting setup, is that with this strong push to the upside that was that occurred approximately in the 200 median average, we went over the stop. So this was a critical swing to define that here we are expecting not just a weekly upward cycle, but something bigger, because this was the level of control that was critical. And here we know already that a T plus 3 at least is on the edge. So here we have a good opportunity to start something new. And if we start something new, then we should see more and more push to the upside. Now let's now focus on the upward cycle, because in that case there is an interesting thing. So first of all, let's start with this with the stop. And the upward cycle compared to the downward cycle are cycles that are connecting tops with other tops. So from this top, we had an upward cycle, yearly upward cycle, that closed here on the 25th of April 2023 after 260 days. With this top, we have had a second yearly upward cycle that closed here on the 12th of March 2024. And if we gauge again time, we have a total duration of 222 days. From here, we have already the condition to have a new T plus 5. But if this push to the upside will go back over to this top, then we will have a really interesting condition, because we're gonna have a T plus 5 that in which the top from where it started will be broken. So the extension of the T plus 5 will go up as an upward trend. So the same as what we have seen here. So here we have had the break with this candle, and therefore the extension have been to the upside. And the extension to the upside can occurred at a minimum of 190 days up to 338 days. So of course we are not again back to $181. So this is what we might expect potentially for the future, but we have to stick to the data so far and what we can say about it. So if we have a look over the short term, we can see the following. First of all, our super trend and had turned into the green area because this swing was violated. So first of all, we have positive signs. Second thing is we had completed a a weekly TU upward cycle here, and here we have a total duration of 9 days out of 11. And this is a second weekly upward cycle after just one candle has been broken to the upside. Therefore, we can expect again a push towards the upside for at least 6 days. So we should expect an uptrend that at least can push the price up by the 10th of June 2024 in the worst case scenario, and in the best case scenario we can expect a further rise until Monday 17th of June 2024. I don't know whether you realize that this is a really valuable information that in this channel you can find it for free. But this is it. So then you can manage according your long and short position. We need also this push to the upside because we can start closing at T plus 3. Because now if we gauge the total duration is 61 days, so we need to start having the shape. And if we segment further, we had the first T plus 2, and now we are closing the second T plus 2. So that's why here we have at least a T plus 3 with strong push to the upside. Here we are from an upward cycle perspective, we are starting closing a T plus 3 and a T plus 2. If we gauge the total duration of the T plus 2, we have already 32 days, which is a median duration between 24 and 44 days. So here we can keep going up to 44 days, but here we still have a median duration. So by in the next week, we can expect more push to the upside, but at a certain point in time, of course, we need to also retrace, because once we finish a T plus 3, then we can start a new T plus 3. Okay, so that's as the forecast of the price. And here we have still 2 days at least to the upside, because here we have a TU, but it was broken already to the upside. So that's the overview over the short term, but also on the mid-term. And this swing is the critical one. Then if that will be broken, then we can also foresee a stronger uptrend also over the long term. Okay, but let's keep an alert here, and let's see what is going to happen also in the light of the earnings that is going to occur in July. Okay, so that's the situation on Abbvie. I think it's a really interesting setup, and thanks for watching, and see you to the next episode.